is not. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply a little tiny amount of concealer to the eye area just to get rid of any of that darkness that I have. And that's going to kind of act like a primer as well. Next, I'm just going to use like a really nice warm shadow, and I'm going to just apply it right here in the crease. And I'm kind of outlining my eye as well. I'm creating kind of a V here and going inward. Next, I'm just going to grab a black shadow, and I am going to go ahead and start kind of tracing. I'm going within this line that I created and making it a little darker, a little more dramatic. And I'm just going to use that brown shadow again, and I'm kind of going over the edges of this line. And now using this really awesome eyeliner, this is from Max Factor. It's so black. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to line my bottom waterline just along the line. And it might look a little messy, and that's okay. And then I'm just going to blend that line out. Next, I'm just going to use a gel liner, and I'm just doing a really nice kind of thin line along my lash line, and it's going to be thicker towards the edge, and then I am going to do a small wing, not a very dramatic wing, but a small one. When I get here, I'm just going to kind of fade. I'm not going to make this so defined. I'm kind of fading the tip into the shadow. Next, I'm going to take like a really kind of silvery pencil, and I'm just going to go ahead and line inside my waterline. And when I get to the inner corner, I'm going kind of drawing a little triangle in the corner. And now I'm going to draw on my lid as well. And I'm going above the liner, and I'm just going to kind of fade it into the crease right here. Not into the crease, but into where the lid ends. Like that, kind of fading it. I'm going to blend that out with a domed brush. No harsh edges, not too much product. Make it nice and smooth. And using that same pencil before, I'm just going to tightline my inner waterline here on top. Now the highlight of this look is actually the lashes, and I'm going to use this really awesome mascara, and it's actually really cool because it just won an award in the UK in Grazia magazine, which is like one of my favorite magazines, and it's supposed to be like one of the most revolutionary mascaras. And I thought it was interesting because if you see the brush, it is really interesting. The brush is like super interesting. It has like this kind of shape where it's like a long triangle, and the bristles are really small, and I didn't know, okay, it's a volumizing mascara. I didn't know if it was really going to be that volumizing, but it is amazing. And I'm not surprised because Max Factor is so revolutionary when it comes to mascaras. He actually was the first one to ever create the mascara wand. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense for them to be the first ones to come out with this one, and it's really awesome. And you're going to see when I apply it, it's got like, it kind of grips the lashes. Super grips lashes. This is going to be amazing for girls who have like medium to long lashes. If you have short lashes, you can use as well. You'll love it too. But if you have long lashes, you're going to get that false lash appearance because it really coats the entire lash. And I'm just going to apply a small amount on bottom as well. And you can see this really elongates your lashes on bottom as well. It's just something with the bristles, and you'll feel it once you put it on there. It really like kind of tugs on your lashes a little bit. Not like a strong amount, but it just coats the lashes really well. Like, so you go all the way from like root to tip really, really, really nicely. And I did apply a foundation, just a little bit of bronzer in the cheeks just to make everything look really healthy. I'm just going to go ahead, and my brows do have a little bit on their brows. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little more, and I'm coating it. I'm just brushing the hairs up to make it look nice and neat. And then I'm just going to apply a tiny drop of foundation on my lips, just in the center. And I really don't want a lot. This is way too much. I'm just going to go ahead and apply lip liner. And I'm applying a small amount of like a corally blush on the apples of my cheeks. If you want to put a hint of gloss, you can put it right in the center of your lips as well. I'm just putting a tiny amount, really not too much. Just kind of dabbing it on there just to get a little bit of life there going. This is essentially it, and it's a really kind of great look for the holidays, if you want to use it for New Year's or just like an evening out, like on a date night or something like that. It's really great for that as well. And the highlight of this really for me is the mascara, and I usually put on mega lashes and like insane lashes, but I feel like this looks fine, and I feel confident enough. I feel really, really confident, and I feel beautiful, which is nice. And I don't usually feel like that without lashes, so that's really great. Usually you kind of expect like a really big brush, and it's really tiny, but somehow, I don't know how it grips the lashes. I don't know if it has like, I can't tell. I need to put it like under a microscope or something, but somehow it like grips the lashes really well. And I know that the first time I think it was used ever was in Victoria Beckham's fashion show. I think that was the first time it was ever used. Pat McGrath, who's an amazing makeup artist, used it, and I've had the pleasure of meeting her a couple of times. She's so awesome. I think I've met her 3 times now, but she's amazing. So this is it. It's kind of dramatic, and you guys can play with it and do whatever you want with it. Make it your own, change the lip color, do whatever you want, and make it work for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!